Well, g'day, welcome back. You may notice we are in some rather weird surroundings. That is because we've gone ahead and crafted ourselves our new base, which is up the top near the eastern shield wall here, right above the Imperial testing station. So what we did is we actually did a base extension, the horizontal one, which is out there somewhere, I can't remember where, and we did that so that we could have a little bit more space underneath our little natural covering that we have up here. And we've got a couple of different entries in now. We've got a few actually. Got one in case I'm flying in. I might even later on when we get the ornithopter, I might even put a little landing pad out here actually. And this will be my entry into my base for the ornithopter. That was the plan anyway. And at the front here we've got, from when we drive in, this is our main entry. I had to put a sloping piece, then a flat piece before you go into the base. And we've still got build out to, like, I don't know, here somewhere. There's bloody heaps of it. There's heaps of space. So I didn't even really need this ginormous garage, but I just figured since I put that building slot in, because I was only able to build to about, I think it was about here, with the original building space, and I only just had enough space to sort of get the vehicle in just in here, and I thought, well, hang on a minute, that's really not going to be enough, is it? By the time I got the vehicle in, because it needs to be double height when it comes in, it doesn't fit under one story for some reason, or it doesn't like to anyway. So what we ended up doing was creating ourselves a really large garage. And the other thing I've done as well is on my top floor up here, this is where all my fuel storage is, so all my generators are. And the really cool thing about that is when I'm down here crafting, I can look up and see the backs of them, and with those 3 lights on there and that central circle thing all lit up, I know that each of them has power, which is great. We've also set ourselves up an improved blood purifier up here. We don't have any blood in it at the moment, and we don't have much water, so we need to kind of go off and do a couple of little missions to get some water. I've got some water on me, of course, enough to kind of get me by, get me around. And the other thing we've done as well is we've mostly cleared out our inventory in here. We just had a couple little things to go. But what I've done is left in here welding wire, because I've found that I really need to do, and a welding torch, because I really need to do a lot of repairs on the buggy as you go around. So as I sort of feared, you do need to do a lot of work on the buggy as you're kind of cruising around, which is okay. It's just a little bit of something you need to keep your eye on, you know. So now that we've established that that is the case, now we haven't really set up too much in the way of really good storage up here yet, but we'll get to that. And I haven't actually bought everything up. I only did one run in the buggy, bought everything up that I needed to bring up, and a couple of other things as well, a little bit of housekeeping. I did fix my callus drinker, but we're going to need more of that spice, which we can only get in the first zone, to actually fix it. And also the same for our hollow still suit. So that spice infused copper dust is what we need to fix all of our you can see the hollow still suit there needs it. Everything else is fine. Iron ingots, we've got a few of them. And the other thing I've done as well is map-wise, everything is basically still up. So all of my tools and everything are all still available there. I don't know whose sandbike that is. It's certainly... Oh, hang on. Yes, it is. It's the one I started creating. So everything in terms of tools is still there. So we can use that as a bit of a sort of go-between base. But what I'd like to do today is... We mentioned last time we'd like to sort of try and get the journeys done. And the reason for that is... I really want to get to the stage where I have the Death Still, and it's locked behind Footsteps of the Fremen. So we need to, and that's there, find the Fremen. So we need to find the fifth trial. And having a look at this, it's in the rift, which we've been to before, which is not too bad. You can kind of make your way through there, and it's near a section that kind of looks like a bit of a boot, and I imagine that's going to be down here somewhere. And we've been into the rift before, so we're not too worried about it. There are enemies in there, and it's, you know, they are sort of high level, but we're going to need more crystals anyway. So what we're going to do is make our way in there. We don't have a good gun as yet. We've only got that Karpov 38 still. I could craft up... where is it? Oh, it's not even here. It's at the old base. I haven't brought it over yet. I did find a new gun blueprint. I don't actually think... Oh, I don't even have a weapons base here yet either. So what I'm going to have to do as well is go back to the old base, and there is one downside to this base here, is that there is no iron ore over here. That's the one downside. There's no iron ore. So the other thing I didn't really think of as well when I finished crafting this is I sort of blocked off my entry there. Oops. Maybe I have to create some ramps there. That's right, we'll get to that. It's on the to-do list. I've sort of got a little bit happy with creating everything and forgot about actually accessing in and out. I think we're coming in the right way. Still haven't actually sussed out the full in and out to get into here. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, we do have some copper here, and there is an ornithopter wreck that spawns down here as well. I mean, there's probably 99% amazing things about this. And there are some enemies that once I do get that Death Still right there that I can farm even, that are always around that ornithopter. So, I mean, there's plenty of great reasons to be around here, but the very small one is that there is no iron ore here, which is a bit of a bugger. The only sort of downside. There's plenty of everything else here. Aluminium, there's loads of it. And in the next sort of section of the game, it's all sort of about aluminium. But just at the moment, with what we need to craft in terms of getting all our, you know, base stations and all that, and all of our production stations, they all need sort of iron ore. So that's one thing we're a little lacking in at the moment. So all we need to do is whenever we're over near our other base, we'll just craft a whole lot of iron ore, because there's plenty of iron ore over there. It's not going to be a problem for too long game wise, because sooner or later I'll just be able to get the ornithopter and I'll just be able to go over and, you know, it won't be a drama. And the other thing that doesn't really make it a drama, and, you know, I guess this is one of the very, very positive marks for this vehicle itself, is that it's got loads and loads and loads of storage space in it. So you don't have to worry about finding the slots or the weight to actually carry everything over. Oh, the other thing I should have done, I forgot, damn it, is to bring a probe over here to probe this zone in the rift. Because even though we've been here before, the fog of war goes back and over it again after we come out. So, something I didn't think about. Pretty sure it was down here. Straight ahead. The last time we just went up here, I think. And what we'll do is, while we're over here as well, we'll mine some crystal, and if we find any, we'll put it in the back of the truck. Because as we've said and we know, we can't pack this thing away, which is a bit of a bugger, but that's fine. So you might as well utilise the fact that you can't pack it away and just pack it full of stuff. Alright, so while we've got no enemies out, we can check where we're at. So we're looking for that sort of boot thing, and we need to be on the other side. There is a bridge over just up here anyway, so... And there are 2 crystals which are on the wall, which we farmed to get our parts for this thing in the first place. We do, however, at the moment have loads and loads of cobalt paste that we crafted in the beginning anyway, after we did a few runs in here. So we're not overly concerned about not having a lot of, you know, needing to get a lot of crystal. And if you recall, we did tussle with these guys last time anyway, so they weren't too bad. They weren't like completely ridiculously overpowering us and we couldn't handle it and we had to, you know, get out of here, otherwise we were just going to die. So it's not too bad to come and do a couple of little, just take a minute out each time to kind of
Who's that?
it's nobody, just pretend I'm not here. Do a little farm and get a few erythrite crystals in your stock. Uh-huh. Give me what you want. I'm not getting out. Alright, so, and we can, each of these little caves goes in and down as well. So a lot of where those crystals are growing are actually mines. And there's loads you can explore in there. I did go through, if you recall, we went through one sort of about, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the way in. And got about, I think I recorded it in one of the streams. We got about 6 different crystal mines out of that one. Alright, so there is a base there. I don't know if we want to go to the right yet or not, but left yet or not, but we'll see how we go. That's a mine in there as well. This is a base here, I think. Yep, camp. Alright, I feel like we're kind of headed in the right direction. Yep. Alright, so I feel like it's sort of around and down a bit. So I feel like there's a right hand turn here. Go back over the other side for a little bit. But as you can see, it's not too bad in here, so not really concerned about it. Oh, there's a little bit of crystal there. We might just do a little bit of an opportunist mine. So yeah, there's a facility there, an ore facility right there. And we could go in and completely explore that if we really felt like it, but as I said, I'm not really desperate for crystal at the moment, so we're just kind of, you know, opportunist mining it wherever we can. I'm sure there's going to be a stage where we are going to need buttloads of it, but it's not yet, so, and that's not the mission that we're on right now, so we actually get some sunlight here. Alright, so, oh yeah, I feel like we're kind of going in the right direction, looking at where the light is. Looks like it's kind of going in this direction. And yeah, if I had bought my survey tool with me, which I did bring over to the new base actually, I think. Pretty sure I bought the survey tool and the oh, here we go. Yeah, so there was yep, a little kind of knobby bit out. I don't think it's quite yet, but it looks like it could be a little bit further along here. And this is a fairly big mission away, but we've got a bit of water on us, so that's fine. And I have been down this far before, and it's not too bad. There's plenty of ways to get out along the way here. Alright, so continue on. Alright, so there is kind of a line across, and it's on the left hand side. So I think this is actually the bit here. So it's on the other side over there. So there's plenty of ways for us to get across. We're just going to be on the hunt for a tunnel or a base of some description. I think we've come a bit too far. Right, I'll leave this parked against the wall here. So it's close to the wall if we do get some damage. Now. Alright, so we've had a bit of a look around here. We can't find anything, so I think what we're going to do is try and find our nearest way out. Try and access it from the top, because it might be from the top. We've got to get into this place. So we're just going to have to try and scope for a way. Oh, actually, behind us, it looks like there was a way out over there. Just up here. There we go. Yeah, so there were a few of these along the way, so it was never too much of a trouble sort of getting in and out of the rift here. I think what we're going to try and do is make our way in from the very top. Should be a way to get to the top up here by the look of it. Okay. Alright, and this is all new territory as well, so maybe along this little rift top up here. Sure we're still headed in the right direction. Should be some little nobule things, pokey outy things up here, yep. Then there'll be a bridge of some description across. Oops, it's to our left. Might have missed it. Oh, don't fall down there. It's the hole itself. Alright, so came across the bridge. So we're hanging a really steep right. Should be it. Look at it. Somewhere near here. So just to where we went to, we've come along on here and had a bit of scope out around the area, and we had a prompt come up for the trial in here. Hidden area. There it is. Hey, found it. Hooray. Alright, made it. Any loot in here other than that? Not really. Right, that's the fifth trial done. Let's have some spice. What magical world will we be transported to?
Who is the creator?
I don't know. Who is the creator?
May his passing cleanse. Our God gave us the gift of thought.
Did he?
And
What a good guy he was.
Shai Hulud cleanses Arrakis, creates the air we breathe, the soft sand where we pitch our tents, and smites our enemies.
Oh, what the heck is that? Looks like we don't want to stand on it, whatever it is. Okay, I think that's giving us a bit of a kind of intro into the drum sand.
We grew soft on Pt37, an easy planet, and God brought the weight of
Oh, what the hell's going on here? Sandworm. No, not the sandworm. God. Just got munched by the sandworm. Is that supposed to happen? No, I don't think it was. Okay, I think it's supposed to climb or stay off the ground and stay up on above everything, I think, in this trial. I think that is the goal of this trial. Just to stay above everything. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, we made it.
The world is a carcass.
Ooh.
Who can turn away the angel of death?
men must learn to live
It's a
with
Thumper.
limits. Who can deny a friend the right to walk or ride where he wills? Only Shai Hulud, the maker.
So the Thumper is meant to attract the sandworm away from us. Do we just die or do we make it? Alright. Thumper over there. And we'll go around the outside. There we go. Piece of cake. Bad luck, sandworm. We made it.
Who is the creator, the maker? May his passing.
Right, we now have access to a Thumper.
Who is the creator? The maker. May his passing cleanse the world.
Wouldn't it be cool if we got to ride a sandworm? Right, well, that's part 5 done, only 2 to go. Oh, check me out, I'm all spiced up, man. Eyes are glowing blue. Spiced off my head. Totally spiced off my head, man. Right. Sixth Trial of AQL. Journey introduced. Let's have a look. Sixth trial, view location. Located in Jabal Efrit Al Sharq. Looks like the wall to me. The wall along here. Which is good because that's where we're headed next anyway, because we're going to do a bit of a run back to our home base again next episode and get a few more things from there. And I think we will check that out. We'll also grab a survey probe, I think, and we might even go into this Misatiril place and climb up high up there, put up a survey probe, survey that area, and we'll do the next trial as well. Alright, once again, thanks very much for watching, and we will see you next time.